Welcome to our Microsoft Excel trainings. Let's continue creating pivot tables by downloading our pivot table in Excel and downloading our file named pivot, which you can download from the My Information Files section. In English versions, to create a pivot table, after clicking inside our table, we go to the Insert tab, use the Pivot Table option here, select which range we will create the pivot table for or where we will create it, and when we press OK, we go to the pivot table creation screen. Without making any changes here, I press OK and go to my summary table screen. I get the rows part of my reps, so I'm getting the values in rows and sales. Let me separate the values here into thousands and get a clearer view by saying which representative has made how many sales and formatting the numbers by saying number format on the numbers again. I choose number from here. After confirming the checkbox, if you want to see a decimal place, reset it here. If you don't want to see 2, when you press OK, our values will appear. Now the total sales we make here are 3,716,000 liras. We might want to see which representative made what percentage of sales. It's very easy to see the percentage values, friends. It's a very nice and broad topic. For example, when we press the right button on our sales, it is possible to get many reports about the percentage changes in the place you call Show Value, as in the right button window that opens. In the No Calculation option here, our numbers come directly. But if I want to see the percentage distribution of these sales values within the total sales of 3,716,000 liras, I press the right button on the numbers. From here, let's go to the Show Value Counts expression and select the 100% of grand total option. Look, when we choose, it's very simple. Who made what percentage of sales? We can find this very easily. These friends can be like this, or they can appear in a column or in a row. Look, let's do it this way. I buy the painting from the company, so I'm looking for columns. I press the right button again, and from here, show value is not the percentage of the grand total, but the percentages within the grand total. Because when you look at this report, these percentage values show who sold what percentage of the overall sales. For example, Sihan Demirti's sales to Humanica include a sales rate of 37 per 1,000. It multiplied by 37 per 1,000 of the total sales. Let's remove this first here. I'm coming from here again. I go back to my numbers by selecting No Calculation. Now if you look at the sales made by this Aloescan, what is the percentage distribution of the sales of 351,000 lira on a line basis? What is the percentage distribution of Antalya Agriculture in milk? Look, we press the right button again to find these. When you say show value, not grand total but column total, it gives us the percentage distribution of the selected column below. In other words, 27% of all sales in Antalya Agriculture were made by Sinan Karabulut, 17% was made by Tolgatale, 7.58% was made by Yavuz Alpikar. The values here are no longer included in the general total. It only gives the percentage distribution of Antalya's agriculture. Similarly, when you press the right button again and say roll total from show value as, this time it reverses the process. Ali Oskanli over there gives us the values of all his 100% sales here. Friends, for example, Ali Oskanli Anadolu Insat sold 13.40% of its shares. He sold 7.13% of it to Antalya Agriculture. The highest sales was Humanicaya with 29%. Similarly, when you look at Omer Sagan, you see that all sales made by Omer Sagan are the highest sales with 44% were made to Karsan. In fact, while there is no calculation here, we can calculate the heights and sizes of the values we see in the numbers as percentages, either on a grand total basis, on a column by column basis, or on a row basis. Look, it's very comfortable. We can get it. There are much more advanced features here. Look, we can get the value according to a certain percentage, or different options can be made according to a total, such as determining the others according to ECE Yilmaz's sales to Anatolia. Or look again from here, let's remove the company. From here, for example, look again, I enter the show value, I chose percent off. According to the sales made by the representative Hassan Berber, how much did the others sell? Look, let's say, okay, if Hassan Berber made 100% sales, Tolga Talay surpassed Hassan Berber and made 115% sales. But as you can see, Sihan Demirci made 30% of the sales made by Hassan Berber. Friends, we can easily get many similar reports with the Show Value Easy values on the right button here. It is quite large and beautiful and is a feature that is used extensively in the business world.